Hello, my name is Tristan Laney, and I'm going to be solving a complex number equation today. So what makes a complex number is this imaginary number called I. This I is placed on an imaginary, hint I, is placed on an imaginary number line. So, to wrap your heads around what I really is, I gave you a few hints. So, I squared is equal to -1, and the square root of -1 is equal to I. So in order to simplify this fully, we need to find it in its final form, which is a plus bi. Okay, so we'll come back to these as we progress through this problem. So, the first thing we need to do is multiply by 1 using the conjugate. And the conjugate is just the opposite of the symbol here. So we're going to, on both sides, multiply by 12 minus I and 12 minus I. Okay, so, and now it just turns into a simple FOIL problem from there. So, on the top, we're going to get 4i squared, hint hint, minus 55i plus 84. So that's our numerator. But on the denominator, we're going to get 144 minus I squared. Hint, hint. Okay, so we got to simplify and go back to our rule. I squared is equal to -1. So we're going to change this 4i squared into 4 times -1. Okay? And then we're going to go 4 times -1 plus 84. And then we're just going to subtract 55i and act like that's separate. Okay, second, we're going to go back to 144 minus I squared. Once again, go back to our rule. I squared equals -1. So really this is just 144 plus 1 is equal to 145. Okay, so let's clean this up a little bit. So we're going to get -4 plus 84 minus 55i all over 145. So let's add -4 and 84. We're going to get 80 minus 55i all over 145. Okay, so as we have progressed through the problem, we want to go back to what I said earlier in the video. So our final form wants to be in this a plus bi form. So how are we going to take that and move it into this? Well, let's just act like they're two different things. So we're going to have 80 over 145 minus 55i over 145. Okay, so now that we have our a plus bi form, we can just do that because we have to have the plus or addition sign in there. So now that we have that, we got to simplify 80 over 145. And that number is equal to 16 over 29. Okay. Plus -55i over 145. And that is the a plus bi form of a complex number equation. And that happens to be our final answer. So, box it up, and thank you, and goodbye.